Department of Church and Society of the Catholic Secretariat of Nigeria, Abuja, on the occasion of the End SARS protest by the Nigerian youth on this 20th day of October 2020. The early hours of Sunday, October 4, 2020, saw the Nigerian youth at the streets of some of our major cities, beginning in Uwele in Delta State, in a peace protest against the increasing police brutality and extrajudicial killing of Nigerian youths by the Special Anti-Robbery Squad SARS of the Nigerian Police Force. The trigger was the brutal death of a young man in Uwele, Delta State, by the squad. Hitherto, the Nigerian youths have often been deprived, extorted, abused, and even maimed by the same squad at the slightest provocation. It is on record that at least 18 persons were killed by SARS without trial in the first quarter of 2020 alone. This did not account for hundreds that were harassed, tortured, and extorted. Hence the protest to extract positive transformation both in the police and the entire structures of governance in Nigeria. But the roots of the protest are deeper. The Nigerian youth, along with the rest of Nigerian citizens, are living witnesses to situations of poverty and disease, exacerbated by infrastructural decay, ruined healthcare systems, endemic insecurity, and a tenuous social life. The living standard of most average Nigerian families is nothing to write home about. In fact, the hunger and poverty, the banditry and insecurity, the unemployment and systemic corruption in the rank and file of government, the abuse of human rights and the profligacy of the political class, among others, are evidently unbearable. Life has become dangerously brutish and short in Nigeria. As it were, the Nigerian youth, with grim determination, woke up from its sleep to demand not only for the disbandment of the notorious security formation, but also for an immediate social transformation program capable of ensuring a good life for all Nigerians. The Church and Society Department of the Catholic Secretariat of Nigeria upholds that the dignity of the human person is inviolable and non-negotiable. Human persons are made in the image and likeness of God and are imbued with inalienable dignity. The police force and other security outfits within and outside Nigeria are so instituted to guarantee security of life and property of citizens. It is instructive to note that Section 34 of the 99th Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, as amended, provides in an unequivocal term the protection of the dignity of every person. It states inter alia, every individual is entitled to respect for the dignity of his person, and accordingly, no person shall be subjected to torture or to inhuman or degrading treatment. B, no person shall be held in slavery or servitude. And C, no person shall be required to perform forced or compulsory labor. It is therefore preposterous for our democracy and the cause of good governance, when the rule of law does not flow well in the ebb and flow of government processes, and Nigerian state will be ill prepared for the pending anarchy and doom that could result therefrom. but looking to the future with optimism and wishing to bring the ongoing nationwide protest to a peaceful resolution, we, the Department of Church and Society of the Catholic Secretariat of Nigeria, hereby make the following recommendations. 1. The government, as a matter of urgency, should empanel a committee of elder statesmen, well-meaning opinion leaders, civil society groups, along with the youth, to redefine the rules of engagement and propose solutions to the prevailing protest. 2. It would be mutually self-destructive for the government, overtly or covertly, to try to ambush the protesters with intimidation and the use of either the army or the police. In whichever way, the use of force or the operation of the exercise crocodile smile would exacerbate the fear in an already toxic and volatile environment. The protesting youth deserve to be listened to and taken very seriously. 3. Justice must be done and seem to be done indeed. This is most urgent in the light of the victims of police brutality, living and dead. Just compensation is inevitable, while the police perpetrators are to be fished out across the country for proper prosecution under the course of law. 4. The call to reform, retrain and reorientate the police force must be prioritized. It's not enough to rename the disbanded Special Anti-Robbery Squad SARS to SWAT. Police personnel should be reorientated on the need to respect, protect, and promote the fundamental human rights of citizens. Because the welfare of the police should also be not taken for granted, adequate remuneration and good environment for their work. 5. The government must, as a matter of urgency, develop effective strategies that would ensure inclusive governance, strengthening the judicial, health, educational, and social systems to serve the common good of all citizens. It is still the bounden duty of government to take proactive steps to ensure peace, security, and stability in the land. There will be no lasting basis for peace without justice. Through pursuing a worthy cause, their demands, though pursuing a worthy cause, since their demands align with the tenets of democracy and indices of good governance, the youth must avoid all forms of violence and banditry. Taking the laws into their hands, lest the message and aims of the protest will be defeated and lost. In the light of the foregoing, the Department of the Church and Society of the Catholic Secretariat of Nigeria, in dynamic collaboration with all well-meaning Nigerians, the Nigerian youths, civil society organizations, and the international community, is calling for a holistic reform of the Nigerian police force and the entire security architecture in the country, and the diverse structures of governance to reflect true structures of service for fullness of life all Nigerians. Nothing short of this aspiration would be acceptable. Thank you for your participation, and God bless you all.